Alright, so my name's Tommy. I've been doing construction this whole summer. Learned some great things, seen a lot, seen some great people, also some wealthy people, some awesome cars, and the inverse of that, some trashy people and some trashy personalities. Couple birds, not talking about the animal, I'm talking about reading between the lines. I've also seen a couple birds, if you know what I mean. Had a couple guns pulled on me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I've seen a lot. Anyways, this was by far the most interesting thing I've seen the whole entire time I've been working this job. It's either the greatest tweaker of all time, or he's onto something and it will be a piece of our future. Either way, you're gonna hopefully tune into 16 minutes of some nonsense. I'm not gonna lie. You just gotta see for yourself. I've watched this a couple times and I still have nothing to say. Thanks, guys. Tune in.
We don't let newspapers publish that.
The hell? Is he tweaking or?
You want to photograph both sides.
All right, I'll take a photo. What the fuck?
The other side, we're looking at Kennedy's plan. This is the counterweight, but it's also a starter, a second engine inside the greatest engine ever designed. Here. Gigantic freshwater and irrigation plant starts with a 500-mile lake up in Canada.
Yeah.
And it goes down, blah, 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 and then this is the one coming off the St. Louis. All right. What happened was Kennedy gets killed in November of '63. Johnson, knowing that the communists were involved some in training his assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
It was this big ass war thing in Vietnam. So instead of having cash for water, we ended up with cash for war. That's the short version of that whole damn story. We want to turn that around. We're 4 guys. I'm the youngest. I'm 71. This engine has been in the hands of the DOD since January 22nd on the president's desk since 2:45 that afternoon. This is a Whipper one-cycle engine with a hard crank. Before.
Yeah. To 19th. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
I wondered.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. All right. Where were we?
What this whole thing means is that the biggest boom in history is immediately at your feet. From this engine alone, in license to build fees, we're going to get 2 to 3% of the GDP of the planet Earth. What? And the reason is because, one, it's a one cycle. So you can see easily we're getting 4 times the work as compared to a 4 cycle. And this is what we've done. All right. The key to understanding this engine is following these 3 pistons. All right. 1 never moves. That's this little one right here. All right. 2 and 3 are bolted together. It is a one cycle. As soon as you figure it out, it's simple as shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is this piston never moves. As the combustion and the compression piston roll their stroke down, all right, to blow out the exhaust, this guy is pulling huge vacuum, mixing fuel and air. The perfect dispersal system for a mix of fuel and air is a vacuum. It blows the petroleum molecules apart somewhat. It turns them into a fog. Ooh. Okay? And then what happens is, for the first time in history, now we're at the bottom. We've already blown out all the exhaust. Through porting, kind of like 2-cycle, only it's full circumnavigation. And the cheap version of this engine, I want to make that clear, because this is what they're making now, because this takes a titanium piston, all right, is this. They split this piston right here, all right. This isn't the greatest 2-cycle ever that they're building. It's a cheap 1-cycle. They split the piston, run a second connecting rod on the exact same offset. Now you've got 2 pistons doing almost the exact same thing. You can't have 2 connecting rods off of this going to this piston, all right, because you end up in mechanical lock. It's as simple as that. But you can split the pistons and then go with a cheap engine. And it could turn out this has 3 moving parts on it.
Yeah.
This one piston has the power of about 9.5 pistons that we have in our car.
Really?
To break that down quickly. It's 4-to-1. You can see that it's a 1 cycle as compared to a 4 cycle. 2. All right, we're getting waves 1 and 3 now in the explosive pop. Okay. No internal combustion engine with a piston in it has never ever gotten that before. We have always lived on waves 2 and 4. The head has always gotten more pressure than the piston. Now we bring rocket motors down in the top of the pistons. Wave 1 is now ours. All right, that's 45 to 50% of the power up front. Second wave, 15 to 20. If we can engineer the second wave right here a little more, if we can drop it down to 22, 26 range and pull this up a little bit, we just get that much more. But you cannot get even the most, that's running at about 65% on average compared to the 28, 30% we get now. So what we're getting is twice the pop on every single shot. So we're hitting 4 times as often with twice the pop.
Really?
And what that means is we fly all over the goddamn place. All right? I don't know what's roads will, when you're carrying weight, when you got to go with your tools and trucks and everything else, we'll still be using our roads. But when you're 20 miles out of town and you want to go to 7-Eleven to get a coffee, all right, just because you don't want to get more beer, you don't even have to drive. You can just go out, sit down, and the motherfucker will fly you there in 5 or 8 minutes, and you'll be back home in 15.
When are you getting this on the road?
Oh, this has been in the hands of the Department of Defense of the United States of America since January 22nd. Submitted into the Gettysburg War College at 10:20 in the morning. We were told it landed on the president's desk at 2:45. Those guys aren't dummies, then. It's a war college. They've got tons of engineers in there. Who owns the DOD of the USA? I like asking this question. Who owns the Department of Defense?
I mean, isn't it his cabinet, right? So wouldn't that be the president? We do? You do, Mike.
You own the Department of Defense of the United States. This engine is going to kill the American debt over the duration of its 17-year patent. This engine is going to get Kennedy's waterworks done like I have there on the other side of that van.
Yeah, right.
That's what this motor's going to do.
Yeah.
Now you're going to get called the fuck on out of here and have to drag me up the road because the Secret Service follows me everywhere I go and they want to limit the engagements.
Oh, so, my God, what the fuck?
What is your name?
My name is Tommy Albrecht.
Tommy, I'm Roy Pfeiffer.
Pleasure to meet you. Is there a way I can stay in touch with this documentation?
I want you to have my phone number, but you're going to be blocked, okay?
All right.
That's my phone number. And if you can dial me, although this says a lot, I also have pages with an engine drawing, not as good as this, but it has an ignition sequence in the backside. It's awful that once you realize that all you have to do is follow the 3 damn pistons, and you realize that this rotates through just fine, all right, and then you look at the flywheel on the other side, a great mechanic can connect the dots with these.
Right.
And that's it.
No kidding,
yeah. It's yours, you own it. It's called the Whipper 1-cycle crank or the OCC.
Yeah, 1-cycle crank. Nice.
It's nice to meet you.
Hey.
Again, 410-982-2646. I'm a lonely old fart. My whole family is blocked from calling me. All my friends and acquaintances and everything
they're
else.
Trying to censor you?
Well, this is the biggest goddamn secret since when we were building the nuclear bomb during World War II. But the thing is that this has financial, practical application. This is going to make us economically dominant. It should do it for the next 40 to 50 years. You wouldn't believe the shit these guys have done with avionics. All right, just to give you an idea, now that we can defeat the jet engine, all right, 6-to-1 power to weight ratio over the fastest goddamn jet engine you can find. All right, now that we have interior combustion and exterior blades. Yeah. All right. What that means is we can build fucking barrels, all right, that suck in huge amounts of air. 70% of our atmosphere is nitrogen, all right? Yeah. We can take these blades and put some porosity in them, all right, so that they can have catalysts, pre-catalysts, all right, and finally catalysts out the end. And the nitrogen coming in the front end of that jet, in the front end of that engine, powered by this fucking whipper with that barrel full of blades tapering down, all right, it's going to be shooting nitrous out the back end. 50% of the fuel our fighter jets run on when they're going fast is going to be atmosphere. We can't do that with cars and shit, And I don't even know if we should. I don't know what the fucking... Right now, all they're making is black smoke. But we even got the chemists in on the process of flying right now. And there's two things. There's only really one thing chemists love to do, and that's mysteriously blow shit up and set it on fire.
Yeah.
You know, that's really two things, but that's what they love.
No diddy.
Your future is fucking awesome. All right.
Yes,
You're
sir.
going to be able. I mean, you're on the edge of the right industry right now, because this is what America's going to be doing. The water project.
Believe that. Let's go.
We're going to be doing that shit for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
30 years.
No doubt.
For sure. I mean, literally, that's the that's the Salt Lake side, the eastern side, and then we're coming up through the Great Plains, Garden City, Kansas. What that does, see, here's Mount Ebert. All right, both the Colorado and the Rio Grande come off Mount Ebert, and we can relieve pressure on both of those riverine systems. And what that means is the Hoover Dam, which is so goddamn low, as well as that damn upstream thing. We've got Lake Mead at the bottom end, the Glen Canyon Dam. Both the Hoover Dam and the Glen Canyon Dam are only like 30 or 40% of capacity.
Yeah.
We'll run those motherfuckers chock full. We'll get all 8 generators running at the Hoover Dam, not one.
Believe that? Let's go. Imagine that.
Man.
Imagine that.
The future is so fucking bright.
Yeah,
We've got to
real.
set the Soviets aside. We've got to set the Chinese aside for world commerce. It's a simple. You can't do great commerce during a war.
Right.
All right. And the magic wand that President Trump is waving, and we held off until his first real working day of office. We held off through the Biden administration. We didn't think he was the man to bring this forward. What's our goal? What's our ultimate goal for the planet Earth with this? 1, make a lot of money, and 2, all right, make 75% of the planet Earth free democracies.
Right.
That's it. That's it. That's the
Simple.
only goal.
Wow. Do you guys live down there? Yeah. Yeah. You guys are good to go. There's a chemical leak, so
How about I follow you?
just yeah.
I came from 19th and I'm like, okay, I'll do
Yeah. A little confusing. You're good.
I will follow you.
You're good to
guys.
head on right through there. Yep. Yep.
What's your name again?
Tommy.
Tommy, I'm
Yep.
following you, Tommy. Call me, please.
All right, I
I'm a
will.
lonely old
I will.
fart.
Sounds good.
Hey, if you know a woman that's 70 years old, wants a date.
All right. Yeah, you're good to come on in. Yep. All right. Go around that way. Okay. Through there. Hey, pleasure to meet you.
Oh my God! Thank you for your curiosity.
We are
Never
gonna
lose it.
Yeah, I will never.
Never
I will
lose it.
never. That's what
good for you.
that's what kills the cat. You know what I
You're
mean?
not a cat.
I'm a dog. That's what I am. Hey, take it easy.
Dog, too.
Pleasure to meet you. I have your number, all right?
You have a great life ahead of you.
Hey, you guys stay alive for this. You got to see it happen, all right? I know how the CIA works.
I'll follow your ass.
Oh, I'm staying here.
Okay, I'm going.
Yep.
Okay.
You go right here.
Just think of me as a stupid uncle, man. You can call me anytime.
All right, sounds good. I plan.
In case you get through.
Yes, sir. And he's off. All right. If y'all are still watching this video, hopefully it means you guys enjoyed. I know I did. That's why I kept filming for 13 minutes. It was entertaining, to say the least. I have censored the guy's phone number, just for the sake of his sanity and safety. He's already got a lot going on. 2, I have not reached out to him since the video. I have been busy with work, finishing up, getting ready for school. I will reach out to him, get some lunch, whether that's talking nonsense or talking about the impact of our GDP and hopefully getting out of national debt. Nonetheless, it's going to yield some content. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I don't really like promos, but I'm new to this. If y'all could hit a like and a subscribe so that you're staying tuned for the next video, that would be awesome. Anyways, thanks for spending your time, and take it easy. Stay tuned for more. All right.
Yeah, I'm in this bitch with terror. Got a head full of stacks, better grab an umbrella. I make it right, I make it right. I'm in this bitch with terror. Got a head full of stacks, better grab an umbrella. I make it right, I make it right. Make it rain on them hoes, I make it right. I make it right, I make it rain on them hoes, I make Why you keep that tool like that? Why you move like that? I hit the club 50 deep.